So welcome to Talking Ball. I don't even know if you consider this story. This is not a reaction video. This is breaking news. We'll try to get this uploaded. This
feel
should
like
be
I'm mourning the loss of something.
rapid fire reaction. So it has just been finalized this evening, as we have all heard for the past week or two, that Brent Venables is going to be the next head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners.
I will say something. I woke up this morning believing Dan Lanning was.
Yeah.
Because Sports Illustrated last night released that article saying Dan Lanning is the next, is alluded to this title. What I think is that they had it ready and it posted. But yeah, I think we kind of expected this. And the thing is, when all that got started, and I told you, I was like, as much word as it is, I was like, this is going to happen now.
Yeah.
I think Venables died it down to do it right.
Right.
Not like what Brian Kelly did, not like what Lincoln Riley did. I think he did it right.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And like as a Clemson fan, I have zero ill will. Not even point one.
Same here.
It was due. I mean, I knew he was going to take a head coaching job. You can't just turn down the Auburn job last year. You can't just turn down every good job. This is somewhere he's coached at before. It's a great program in Oklahoma, and I wish him nothing but the best. I hope they win a national championship under Brent Venables. I hope he does great.
Yeah, I'll say that as well as a Clemson fan. Nothing but respect for him. Wish him nothing but the best. I'll be pulling for him. Hope they do well. But as you were saying just a minute ago, and it kind of came as a shock to me tonight. I'm not this guy that was, of course I didn't want to lose him, but to me, I guess when you get into contracts and money and this and that, and making a move from Clemson to Oklahoma, it takes a lot longer than what people than normal. Like it seemed like Lincoln Riley was like, bam, Oklahoma.
Like
USC the next day, new home,
right. I don't like change.
Right. I mean, that's got to be big.
That'd be a hard decision.
Right, and I know how much Venables loved Clemson.
Right.
He did. He loved.
There's a reason he turned down so many big-time head coaches.
Exactly.
Venables didn't treat Clemson as a stepping stone.
No,
he didn't.
No.
A lot of coaches do.
Yeah.
He treated Clemson as his heart and soul.
And had this job at Oklahoma not come up, Venables might have been.
Oklahoma maybe the only place that he wanted.
I mean, and when we talked about this a couple videos ago. Or might not even been in a video, but not the only reason, but Venables had always said that he would not leave as long as his boys were there. Well, one graduated and one's transferring. So that's out of the equation. And like he said, one of the only places that I could see Venables coaching was Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And with that opening up this year, it just kind of seemed like all the cards fell in the right place.
I agree.
And I was talking to Trey Humphreys tonight after the service. It would not shock me if Dabo Swinney was not the first guy to go to Venables and say, take the job. Because they asked Jeff Scott when Jeff Scott left, and Jeff Scott himself said that Dabo came to him and said, take the opportunity. Yeah. And I think, like I said, I think Dabo is that kind of guy that knew the opportunity that was there for Venables to go. It would not shock me.
It's a massive opportunity. I will say this. I hope Oklahoma fans give him time.
I do too.
Because it would have been different if just Lincoln Riley left, and even the coaching staff, because more than likely Brent Venables would have brought in his own coaching staff regardless.
Right.
But they're losing a bunch of key players to the transfer portal. Yep. They're losing a bunch of decommits. That whole coaching staff's being gutted. This isn't
maybe some of those commits will turn back with Venables coming.
But most of them are going to USC.
A lot of them have.
Because let's be real, and it's the honest to goodness truth.
Is that a new jacket?
This is Landon's, bro. He let me have it. This was a while ago, but.
Pants don't really fit.
No, they don't. They're a little snug,
Yeah.
But what was I saying? Oh, let's be real. Commits commit not to a logo. They commit to a coaching staff. Absolutely. When you commit to Clemson, you're committing to Dabo Swinney. You're committing to Brent Venables and Tony Elliott. Same thing. That's why so many people are leaving for USC. But I don't. And maybe I'm wrong. I think this is a home run hire. Obviously, I'm biased. I love Brent Venables, but I think it's going to take time. I don't think this is
too.
And I mean that's hard to think.
I don't think it's a 1 or 2 year fix.
No, they were a game away from playoff, but they're going to take a hit. There's going to be probably 1 to 2 good seasons where it's 7-5, 8-4. Because there's going to, and maybe not.
But so far, from what we've heard, who he's taking with him is a great coach.
Yeah, I definitely heard Jeff Levy
from Ole Miss. Yeah, that's great offensive coordinator.
I wish Dabo was him.
That's who he's taking with him.
Or at least he's trying to.
That's who he's trying to. Is Ole Miss's offensive coordinator.
No, you're right. Most of the time, guys commit to a coach. But here's the thing: I don't know that I blame them. If I was a 5-star recruit, it'd be Georgia.
Right.
Regardless of who's there and how good they are, it'd be Georgia. And y'all probably same with Clemson.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys, man, I don't blame a 5-star quarterback for wanting to play for Raleigh.
No, not at all.
Right. I mean, just look at what he's done.
Heisman trophies and #1 draft picks galore. But I'm happy for Venables here. I'm not even a Clemson fan, but just looking at it, I mean, he's put in his time at Clemson. And he's really been true, and he's really given his heart and soul. And I could see Venables going to Oklahoma, being successful, and retiring from Oklahoma.
Yeah, I could too. And I really hope that Dabo gets this next high rise. It's gonna be key, man.
Yeah, it is. I've heard the name Todd Bates thrown in there. I think they're one of the other.
I don't really know, and this might be my ignorance, but I just don't know how hands-on Todd Bates is with our defense. He's a great recruiter.
Right.
He's our D-line coach.
Right.
He's the one
that got Brian Breeze there.
He's obviously recruited the D-line as good as anybody in the country, but I personally do not know how hands-on he is with our defense.
Be eager to see.
And to be honest with you, and I'm all for promoting within, and Dabo's huge on that. We've seen that, but it's good to get some new blood in sometimes. And I wouldn't mind seeing some new blood in there, new ideas, fresh ideas. Not from like Brent Venables type sense, but instead of always promoting within, get some new ideas as a whole.
It's going to be now, and we've seen this in the past. What makes Nick Saban who he is that he loses offenses and defensive coordinators back to back to back to back, and they continue that success. Dabo hasn't had to do that.
Right.
Now it is.
That's what I was going to say.
Can Dabo do what a all-time great coach has done?
Not only
it's hard to do, but
which he's an all-time great coach already.
This isn't a
100% he is.
All-time
that could be a whole Dabo's all-time great.
At Clemson,
No, he's all.
You think overall?
Great. Yes.
Yeah, he's top 20 all time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I thought you were going to say like top 5.
No,
not necessarily top 5.
Okay, that's what.
This isn't something.
He could be top 10 right now.
I don't believe that.
I'll say about his end of career, he could be top 5.
But anyway, sorry, Deb.
I don't believe
this is how I feel.
Yeah, but I want to say something for Clemson fans.
Come on now.
I could get on here and say piss on Clemson fans.
Speak to us, baby.
Go ahead. I could get on here and laugh at you for losing your starting defensive coordinator, but I'm not. I don't believe this is something that Dabo is wringing his hands over.
I agree.
I think this is an opportunity for Dabo to say, hey, look, yes, Brent Venables is great, but I'm a great coach.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I think this is a chance for him to show, because a lot of people believe the only reason Dabo is anything is Brent Venables.
And, I mean, they just went to Missouri together to watch Jaden Lucas. I mean, I guarantee they were talking. Because, that's when the Oklahoma talk started. So, I mean, this isn't brand new. This is not catching Dabo by surprise. I mean, he's probably had a plan in place. Yeah. We'll see it probably pretty fast, I think.
Yeah, but that kind of wraps it up. Kind of give us your ideas of what you think.
Hope Brent balls out.
Give us some suggestions. Not to worry anybody, but who you think would be a good hire at Clemson for their defensive coordinator.
And as far as that goes, don't hate on Venables.
Yeah, Anybody that hates on Venables could.
Yeah, I think if you're a Clemson fan, you're hating on Venables, you have the wrong perspective.
Right. Yeah. And I don't think our fan base will do that.
No, he's put in his time.
Of course, everybody wants to keep him.
Right, 100%.
But
I think from what I've heard, I think everybody's pulling for him.
Yeah, I do too. But that kind of wraps it up. Until next time, keep talking ball.